James Jokum, host of Webcomics Reviews and Interviews. Today's tip of the day, be who you want to be. The biggest problem a lot of artists have is that they feel that they have to meet certain criteria to be an artist. Yeah, that's not going to end up working well for anybody. As an artist, you're well within rights to be whoever it is you want to be. You need to define your uniqueness. You need to define who you are. If you want to fit into some sort of group, fine. That's cool too, because everybody has to be in part of a community that will help and support. However, that community will only help and support you if you happen to meet certain criteria and you're not comfortable with that criteria, well, it may be time to get out of that community. By the same token, you have to set goals that you want to set. You don't want to necessarily be part of somebody else's goal. Support them, fine. Give them what they need, cool. But just because they have some really cool goal doesn't mean that goal has to be yours. Eventually, you're going to hit a point where you're just not being very satisfied, and you're just simply not interested in supporting that particular goal anymore because, well, it's not yours. That's fine. You have your own goals. Other people have their goals. Two of them can complement each other fine. They can be parallel fine, but they don't have to be exactly the same. Somebody has to recognize that what you're doing isn't necessarily going to be the same thing that they're doing. As long as you can support each other, cool. But if they're going to put you in a situation where the two goals have to be exactly the same, where you have to be going for the exact same thing that they're going for, then yeah, that relationship is probably not going to work out over time. The same applies to being an artist. Straight up. Yeah, you have a lot of people who have a lot of criteria for what they think an artist is. The reality is that a lot of artists don't really fit the mold on that. We're supposed to be liberals, but you have a lot of conservative artists. We're supposed to be free thinkers, but some of us tend to do better as part of pack. Whoever you are is who you're going to be. So don't worry about trying to fit in somebody else's mold or whatever somebody else wants. You need to be whoever you want to be. If this has helped, please check me out at Webcomics Reviews and Interviews, available at any podcast distributor near you. Thank you and have a good evening.